Stop number 8 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Talladega Super Speedway. Oh yeah! It's the running of the Aaron's 499. Whenever they go to Talladega, you never are disappointed. You'll be guaranteed. Your guarantee will be in for a tremendous race here today. And on the pole, it's an all Hendrick Motorsports front row here for today's event. At 200 miles per hour, the pole speed for today's event. It's Mayonnaise, Charles Jackson on the pole for today's race. Alongside of him, another veteran, Sean Galligan, starts alongside. In fact, an all Chevy top 3, as a matter of fact. Here, Dylan Poteet, looking for 3 in a row. Starts in the inside of row number 2. He came in winning, having won in Texas and Martinsville. Now he tries to go for another win at Talladega. He's a former Talladega winner himself in the series as well. Alongside of him, Arnold Columbia, car 27, the Kodiak Pontiac. Row 3 has Darian Taylor, the Snickers Buick, car number 8. And car number 4, it is Joshua Collard, the number 4 Kodak Film Chevrolet. Row number 4 has Joshua Balkin in car 66, and the number 1 of season 8 winner here in the Amp Energy 500 at Talladega. In this series, it's Trent Dunham, car number 1. Row 5 has Stephanie Miller, car 26, the Quaker State Buick. Beside her, it is PJ Williams, car number 15.
Driver, start your engine!
The Motorcraft Ford, and the command's been given to fire the engines. And here, next row down, it is Michael Norman, car 94, the Sunoco Ultra Oldsmobile. Beside him, another Oldsmobile, Henrietta Fitzwater. Row number 7 has Austin Talley in 21, and the 6 of Brody Talley, brothers Talley, I guess you might say. Then a pair of Pontiacs with Seth Cole in the 52 and the 30 of Zachary Fitzwater, occupying row number 8. 9th row has Dalton Day in the 20 and the 14 of Grant Thomas, another pair of Oldsmobiles, and then 10th row has Johnny Gardner in car 11 and the 9 of Jessica Shelton. So this is the second restrictor plate race that these cars have been on here this season. We were at Daytona earlier and they gave us a great race there. Zachary Fitzwater trying to keep his plate streak alive. Now start finish line at Daytona would be about right here, but not at Talladega. You can actually get a second chance to make a pass to the start finish line for the win, as the start finish line lies at the exit of pit road. So here we go. The green flag waves in. Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls. On the break in turn number 1, it is Charles Jackson. Mayonnaise jumping down in front, and look at the speed increasing already. 187 miles per hour on turn number 2 already. Speed is still increasing. 200 miles an hour. 202. 03. 203 miles an hour on turn number 3. I tell you, this is going to be one super fast race here today at Talladega Super Speedway. Charles Jackson jumping out in front. Dylan Poteet in the second position. Here comes Poteet to the inside for the lead. He's got the shove from the 8 of Darian Taylor, and it will be Dylan Poteet leading the first lap. That's where we left him at Martinsville, leading the race. First lap, 191.57 miles an hour. If they're running that fast on the first lap, let's see how the second lap's going to end up being. Darian Taylor now inside. He's got the inside lane from Joshua Balkin. He's got the shove. Stephanie Miller is in 3rd position now. Trying 4th is Michael Norman. And he's been on a string of good runs here as of late. Finished top 10 at Martinsville with a 6th place finish. Now here comes Joshua Balkin inside. And will he lead the second lap? Yes, he will, I believe. Yep. Second lap, 210.87 miles per hour. That was lap 2. And Michael Norman just clicked off a 211 mile lap. Let's look at the... We got 211s on a lot of the cars here on the second lap. Meanwhile, Austin Talley begins to roll on the inside now. Seth Cole shoves him now, along with Dalton Day, Johnny Gardner, Charlie Rodriguez in the 75, and now Seth Cole goes in the side for the lead, 3 wide. And Seth Cole will take the lead now with Dalton Day in second position. But now Dalton wants to lead, and he's going to get it in turn number 1. Johnny Gardner, car 11, inside now. Charlie Rodriguez is up there, and Batson. And now Rodriguez makes it 3 wide. Batson's up there, Preston Plord, Dylan Young. And now Batson dives inside, car number 3, and Batson takes the Dale Earnhardt colors to the lead. A familiar sight at Talladega a lot here when the number 3's out on the track. You know it's going to the front at Talladega. But it didn't last long here as Preston Plord takes the inside lane for the lead, and he's going to get it. Dylan Young right behind Jordan Newman in 29. Now he gets shoved up high by Cole Dally in 24. And look at this rear view from Cole Dalley's car. That's what it's like to ride in a back bumper at 200 plus miles an hour. Last time by, Jessica Shelton led the last time by, as now Keith Batson makes a move to the inside. And that's what it's like to ride along in the back bumper of every car at 211 miles an hour. Actually, we saw 212s on some cars now. As now Keith Batson takes the lead with Joshua Osborne, the season 9 winner of this event. In second position now, Osborne, a winner at Talladega himself in season 9. But now Osborne wants to lead, and with the help of Brody Talley and Joshua Collard driving the car, Osborne drove to victory at this race in season 9. Eight laps into the event here at Talladega, just an explosive start to this Aaron's 499. Brody Talley out in front now. Here comes William Duncan. Inside now, Joshua Collard here. Here comes Charles Jackson, Mayonnaise. The pulse over the event. Making another go at it here. And boy, Charles going way on the inside now. Brody Talley will lead the lap. Lap car up ahead in the form of Kev Shearer. And they'll probably catch him on the back stretch, looks like. So now what's going to happen? Jackson to the inside now. Mayonnaise, and he gets caught behind Shearer. And Brody Talley will go in the outside lane now. Now several cars scattered all over the place now. Brody Talley led the last time by, but now his lead's clearly evaporated now. As now here comes Henrietta Fitzwater and Dalton Day up there in the 20 car, and they got Darian Taylor behind, Charles Jackson, Dylan Poteet. Arnold Columbia's up there, Trent Dunham. And Talley dropping like a rock now as now Michael Norman is inside. A lot of cars making moves to the inside of Kev Shearer. So this race is now far from over. Darian Taylor, car 8 is out in front. He's been one of those rookies who's been very impressive this season. Yet to get a win, but the way he's been running, it couldn't be very far behind. It couldn't be very far ahead of him. Charles Jackson out in front now. Here comes Arnold Columbia on the inside. In fact, Columbia will go to the inside. Arnold Columbia, car 27, one of the guys from Trent Dunham's Truck Series, one of the regulars in that series, I should say, as well. And now Michael Norman dives inside. Norman will take the lead. Car 94. This time by will have 6 laps to go. Already been a very fast-paced race at Talladega, as it always seems to be. Johnny Gardner inside. Here comes Sean Galligan, car 27. Or car 17, rather. Galligan almost put off the win at Las Vegas. PJ Williams up there, Grant Thomas, Zachary Fitzwater, Preston Plord. And remember, Fitzwater's the one trying to keep his restrictor plate streak intact. Fitzwater came in having won the Daytona 500. But any one of these cars can win here at Talladega. We've seen that time and time again. One driver can lead one lap, can be back about 15th place the next. PJ Williams has cleared up the fastest lap of the race at 212.8. In fact, actually, Zachary Fitzwater now has it at 213.227. Fitzwater led the lap. We see some 213 mile-an-hour speeds right now out of some of these cars. Preston Plord being one of them at 213.436. So they're cranking them up. And Batson, car 3 now trying for the lead. Charlie Rodriguez in 75. Jordan Newman in 29. Is up there. Austin Talley, Cole Dally, car 24. We haven't talked about him much today. Keep your eye on the Jeff Gordon cars. He could be a factor here. 4 laps to go. Stephanie Edwards up there as well. Car 26, the Quaker State Buick. Joshua Balkins up there in the 66 car. Here, Chris Dalton in 33. And now here comes Jordan Newman. And here comes Austin Talley. He's going to get 3 wide. Naylor goes inside of Dally. And Newman slams the door on Talley at this point. Naylor to third now in car 26 now. Here comes Jordan Newman out in front, car 29, the Hardy's Pontiac. But now here comes Austin Talley and then 21 Sitco Ford. Three laps to go. Stephanie Nauer out in front. Here comes Joshua Balkin. Here comes Chris Dollerton. 3 wide. Sosnowski's up there. Brian Judge, car 71. We haven't talked about him at all today. And it's Dollerton to the lead. Last win. Last season at Kentucky. Two laps to go in the Aaron's 499 for Chris Dollerton. Here comes Kyle Sosnowski inside. Brian Judge goes with him. Osborne's up there. Keith Badson, Jessica Shelton, they're all getting into it. It'll be the white flag next time by. Shelton inside of Badson. Here comes Brian Judge. Inside. Keith Badson gets into it now. And he shoves Osborne up high. 19. What a mad scramble this is going to be at the checkered flag. Batson to the inside. He's not won a race in a long time. Batson shoves up the middle now. Here comes Shelton. White flag waves. 1 lap remaining until they let the shuffle begin. Brian Judge deploys first. Second is Jessica Shelton. Does she make the move to the inside? Backstretch. What are you going to do? Here comes Arnold Columbia. He makes it 3 wide. Columbia to the inside. He takes the lead. Arnold Columbia, car 27. Here comes Mike Becker, car 43. Here they come out the 4th corner. Becker to the inside. Here he comes. To the trial he goes. Becker in 43. Columbia in 27. To the start finish line. It is Mike Becker winning at Talladega. Mike Becker brings the Richard Petty colors to victory lane here at Talladega Superspeedway. Unbelievable finish. Arnold Columbia looked like he had the race winning pass when he pulled the 3 wide move on Jessica Shelton. But Mike Becker got the last laugh at the checkered flag. What racing! Average speed, look at the average speed, 209.202 miles an hour. That's racing here. Mike Becker wins. Arnold Columbia comes home 2nd, 3rd Jeremy Doobie, 4th Jessica Shelton, 5th was Trent Dunham, Zed Weinstein, Kyle Matthews, Brian Judge, Chris Dollerton, and Dylan Potey the top 10. And then Kyle Sosnowski, Grant Thomas, Brody Talley, Keith Badson, Jordan Newman, Joshua Collar, Joshua Osborne, Cole Daly, Dalton Day, and Joshua Balkin the top 10. Whew. What a finish here today at Talladega. There's the rest of the finishing order. Look at that, top 34 cars less than 1 second apart here. Just tremendous racing here today at Talladega. And here, Mike Becker, however, though, brings car 43 to victory lane. His first win since last season at Riverside. As we'll head to California Speedway for the Auto Club 400. Jeremy Doobie continues to lead by 51 points. Shelton is now 2nd. 3rd is Kyle Sosnowski, Trent Dunham, Joshua Osborne at the top 5. Then Chris Dollerton, William Duncan, Keith Badson jumps up to 8th. Dylan Potey in 9th position, and 10th is Brian Judge. Here for Mike Becker, his win, or Seth Cole right now is in 20th position. Mike Becker's win moves him up to 26th place in the points. Now in a tie with Charles Jackson and Badson right now currently in 38. So her season not been the best in the world right now. As we head to California Speedway for the Auto Club 400. Don't miss it.